Live from San Diego, this is the Fox 5 News at 5.
Fans are going to be in mourning for some time after the Chargers announced they are leaving for Los Angeles.
But what has fans really upset is the way how they found out about the move. So joining us now is Jack Berkman. He's a public relations expert. And Jack, let's talk about this. Basically what Spanos did was he wrote out a letter, it was posted on Twitter, and that's how fans found out. And it's kind of like being broken up over with text messaging.
Well, did you expect anything else?
True.
Did you expect something
Very
warm
true.
and fuzzy? Did you expect something that was going to be, sensitive and passionate and caring about the fans? Let's go back to the very beginning. Let's go back 56 years ago when the team was bought by Dean's dad. I wasn't here then, but my sense is there wasn't a lot of connection. And the challenge here is, I think, the lack of connection. Today, you need to be really authenticious. You need to be authentic. You need to be transparent, and I think you need to be trusted. People, the consumer, people want to trust who they're dealing with. And for a long time, the trust was put in the team because they didn't have any connection with the ownership. But what a wonderful opportunity to connect, because they're a family. San Diego's made up of wonderful, caring, generous families, and that connection was never really made. Now, Dean Spanos probably doesn't like a lot of media interviews. He probably doesn't like to go in front of cameras and sit for press conferences. But, some of that really translates well because it connects you with that family. And I think if the Spanos family connected with the San Diego community and football family, there would have been a lot less acrimony and fallout. I'm not sure that the master plan would have been any different, but maybe it would have been. But I think it's so sad because they have such a great story to tell. And that family does great things. They're very generous. They're very giving. They're philanthropic. Do you ever hear them talk about the kinds of things they do in the organizations that they serve to try to make better? That part of their story doesn't come out, and it doesn't resonate, and people don't know really what they stand for. Dean had a great opportunity, the opportunity to take his children and position them, which he did, but position them front and center and give them the face of the brand. Allow them to now come forward and speak. But unfortunately, Dean chose to put other people's faces as the face of the brand, people that weren't so nice to our community. And it's very challenging, it's very difficult. Public relations is something that connects and grows and has great credibility and authenticity. They missed the chance to do that.
Well, Jack, we're talking about how important PR is, and you said Dean doesn't like to get in front of the cameras here. Well, he's loving getting in front of all the cameras in LA.
In LA, right.
And
he
now
did that yesterday.
he's got a PR problem there, doesn't he?
Well, I think, Dean, that may be the last time you'll see him on television in Los Angeles. I'm not so sure that he follows that MO. I think he realizes the importance of doing that initially, but let's see what happens. And let's see what he does with his children, because I think his young son, John, has a great opportunity to represent the team if he will allow him to come forward. And maybe that could happen in Los Angeles, because that's a big city with lots of distractions, and they need to sell tickets, but more importantly, they need to create a trust with that community that they can believe in what the Chargers say. San Diego lost that trust some time ago.
Yeah, we'll see if he could do it there,
Yeah.
Jack. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate it. All right, Forbes magazine values the Chargers